Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. And here comes Lydon King Arthur. Tipped the scales at 176 pounds. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall with a reach of about 74.5 inches. And he'll be facing the Big Mac, Enzo Maccarinelli, 86.2 kilos. His height, 193 centimeters. The reach, 189.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And here comes Lydon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have come by way of knockout. Fights out of Manchester, United Kingdom. Enzo the Big Mac Maccarinelli. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the world. An Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lydon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a Cruiserweight World Champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They blocked the left there. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
That jab doesn't score. They're both trying for a knockout. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Arthur. And there's the bell to start round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. They blocked the left there. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Caution being thrown to the wind. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Arthur in that last round. On to the 4th we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Maccarinelli. Let's talk about Arthur in that last. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. They blocked the left there. That hook doesn't score. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy.
Oh my God, Johnny! Maccarinelli might go down here. close round with 10 seconds. And down goes Lydon Arthur. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Arthur in that last round. Let's see how... There's the bell for round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They blocked the left there. That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Lucky that hook didn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Maccarinelli got caught. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Can't land that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Ooh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. Was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Arthur in that. Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not good news for Maccarinelli. And down goes the Mac. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Maccarinelli.
Up, keep your punches up.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. The stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Arthur in that last round. That cut is... It's round 10. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
Let him back in.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Just misses with that uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Maccarinelli got caught. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Maccarinelli might go down here. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 12. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not good news for Maccarinelli. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Did you see that? Maccarinelli might go down here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round, so...
Oh my God, Johnny! Maccarinelli got caught. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Maccarinelli. And Enzo wilts down to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight.
And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight.